everybody, so I'm back to share something I wanted to show you when I was talking about using the scraps of the foil. So if you watched my video with the card share and these foiled sentiments, you know that I made a bunch of the sentiments using my Minc. And in that video, I mentioned you should save the scraps of the foil because you could use them to do the opposite of what I did here. So these sentiments that I made were cut on white cardstock and black cardstock using the foil, and you can see the words are actually foiled here. And I saved the scrap piece of foil to do the reverse. And so, as I mentioned in the video, I said, well, if you put a black rectangle on a piece of paper and print that out with your laser printer, you can use that scrap piece of foil to get the opposite effect, which is the foil color, and then the words would be in black. Okay, so I've done that, and I wanted you to see that result because some people might not have gotten what I was meaning to say. So here is the result of the pink foil, and I didn't have to do anything except for put that black rectangle on the piece of paper and print it out. I actually put two because I had two sections of stamps, so I could run two pieces of foil at the same time. And you can see here, because the words were in black, I'm sorry, the rectangle was black, the foil stuck to the toner where that black was, and you got the opposite effect. So you could see that the foil is pink and the words are in black, which is something different than what I actually have, because I did the pink on the white paper, which I had just a second ago. That is the scrap that I used here. And of course I can't find it now. So I was getting ready to cut this one out, which is the ombre gold to pink. You can see I cut a bunch of sentiments yesterday or the other day with the words on black background. So this would be the opposite of what you see here in the bag. And I do have some sheets that I did not remove the foil from. So here's the foil. Here's what it looked like. If I lift the foil, it's on that toner sheet. It's on that toner section. So as I lift the foil up from this piece of paper, you're going to see the solid mint color stuck to the black background, and the words are going to reveal. And I don't know how well this toner or this turned out, because some are turning out better than others. And this is the mint, so you can see it's kind of like not solid like the pink to gold was. This is not as good of a result as I would like, but you're using this scrap foil now to kind of get the most of what you are paying for, which is the foil, right? And then here's the blue, and the blue looks a little bit better. So as I lift it, you can see the blue is a lot more solid than the mint in the results. And that is just being able to use what use your scraps, basically. So I'm going to cut this in half, because when I die cut it, it's just easier to line the die up here. And you notice that I didn't get this square fully with the toner. That should be fine, because I have these to line up on, and I can see the words just as fine to line up that die. And so when I die cut this one out, it's going to cut all of these individual pieces just like the pink, and I'll have more sentiments to use on cards. So I just wanted to share that with you in case you were curious about what do you mean when you say save the scraps. Well, if you save your scraps from your first go around, you'll get the reverse effect, which is having the foil covering the whole sentiment, and then the words would be in black, as if you were to stamp it in black onto foil paper, which you can't do, because unless you use StazOn ink. But that's more work, right? So this is just using my scraps of foil and get more sentiments out of what I've already done in the process. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.
Hey everybody, I have a quick haul for you today. Just a couple of things that I picked up. Two things from Tuesday morning. I just picked up these little dies that are just too cute, as well as this little mushroom embossing folder. I don't think I picked this up the last time because I don't remember seeing it. But here's the SKU for this one, and then the SKU for this is right here. So that's it. That's all I picked up at Tuesday morning. And then I got my release order from the Stamp Market. This is a stamp and die set that was on clearance, this butterfly set. So I picked up the stamps and the dies, I think, for less than $10. So yeah. And then the new release that they had included this Christmas tree stitching die, this background leaves card cover is what it's called. This bow, little something for you bow, and then there's some there's a die for the bow, so it is a layered bow here. And then I got these two sets here. One is hand painted garden and the other one is hand painted rose, and it looks like this one is just, you know, a very large version of this other one. And this other one has like little flowers in it too, different flowers in it. Excuse me. And then I did pick up the dies because I usually pick up the bundle if I can, if I'm interested in both the die and a stamp. Okay. And then the last thing I got is this this die right here. It's actually not a cutting die. It's just an impression plate, and it does this grosgrain sort of look to it. That's why you probably can't see it very well. And I'll make something that shows you what the texture looks like when it's done. It should look like a ribbon. I have not tried it yet. And this is from MFT. I bought this in a D-stash along with this stamp set here, which is called Cup of Tea. So it's a sentiment set that has tea sayings in it. And I will check my stash. I'm pretty sure I don't have this, but sometimes I forget and buy doubles. So that is it for now, and I will be back later to share more. Bye.